Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Happy Mother's Day. Hey Cammy, how are you? Today is AZ-900 day. All right, let's get into it.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. You can hear it, right? Okay, good. Okay, that was oh, awesome. Thank God. Did you celebrate today, or you just had a day in? All right, what should a desktop application use to interact with Azure and manage resources? Okay, what should a desktop application use to interact with Azure and manage resources?
So if you have, if you build a desktop application, right? How is that desktop application going to interact with Azure?
With Azure, oh, we are well. We are well. Just tired, and the weekends is normally busy. Thanks for asking, though. APIs, okay. Cammie saying APIs. I was thinking it was
Which
forget
one?
what I was thinking. I was thinking it's either between C or D, but I don't know.
C or D?
Yeah.
Why C or D?
I don't know. I don't know. I was just guessing. I thought my guessing streak would continue, but I guess not. Welcome in. If you're not following, follow. Today is AZ-900. Tomorrow is Comte A Plus, Tuesdays Network Plus, Wednesdays Linux Plus, Thursday Security Plus, Friday Cloud Plus, Saturday AWS Cloud Practitioner. This is just a beginner-friendly series curated for people breaking newly into IT, or if you're already in IT and you're planning on taking a certification, do stop on by. Full video will be on YouTube, same name right behind me, okay? All right, so Cammie said A. Oh, please don't hesitate to answer the questions, okay? There's no such thing as a dumb questions. If you have questions, do ask. Oh, this is Raymond. That's all his certifications up there. I'm Jennifer. I'm just here to chat with you all. Okay, what's the answer?
Yeah, so the answer will be API.
APIs?
Which is A.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So if you're building a desktop application, you need some way of integrating.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
it didn't change. Thank you, Sebastian.
All right, thanks.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was Ray Guy, RY
Yeah,
Guy
delete.
7.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Thank you.
I don't know why it doesn't change.
I don't know the app.
automatically.
Does the how do you rate AZ-104 on a scale from 1 to 10, or for a scale from hard to easy? Which one? I mean,
Which are AZ-104?
AZ-104.
I think it's, especially if you want to get into Azure, right? Taking the AZ-900 will give you the general overview of how or what services are out there and what it's used for.
Okay.
The AZ-104 gives you the core foundation that you need for administration.
Okay.
Right? So regardless of whichever Azure Cloud job role that you want to get into, I highly recommend getting the 104 as the base foundation.
Okay. All right. Welcome in. Oh, Cammie, you're thinking of AZ-104 too. Thank you, Ola. Okay. I see David answer you. Thank you, David, for answering, Ola. Okay. What was the last question? So the last question was from yesterday, which was AWS Cloud Practitioner.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the screen didn't change. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, try JMF. Try pre-scholar or something like that. They said.
Which one is that?
They said that, hi, I'm planning on taking the SC900. I just passed AZ900. Any recommendation on free courses?
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure. I think they have a few courses, but we don't really know the entire list of courses that they work.
Okay.
But yeah, you can look into Preschool. I think they have this free, and I think they give you free vouchers as well to take the exam. So you can, look into that.
I believe so. David said, how did you prepare for your AZ900 exam?
So the AZ-900 is more of knowing 80% of knowing the name of the services that are out there, right? And some of the use cases, right? most of the questions would be yes or no. So either you know it or you don't, right?
Okay.
So yeah, I used yeah, I think I used Udemy.
Udemy?
I used Udemy and also
Udemy gets a lot of money out
yeah,
of them.
they do. And also try Tutorial Dojo.
Tutorial Dojo?
Yeah, let me paste the link here.
Okay.
But yeah, they have a good
Structure. Okay. Sebastian
training
said
materials. Yeah.
John Saville is pretty good. I'm pretty sure. It's just John have a book? Because I'm pretty sure I've seen a book. I've seen that
Really?
name before from you. John
You sure?
Saville. I'm going to Google it. He's
Alright.
not good with names.
Let's
He has a full course on YouTube. Okay.
good. Microsoft Learn as well. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Microsoft. Oh, thank you, Limited.
Good.
Sebastian says, I got 2 weeks. I got it 2 weeks ago. Congratulations. Working on my Network Plus and Security Plus.
Nice,
Welcome.
nice. Okay.
We'll do Network Plus here on Tuesdays and then Security Plus on Thursdays. So do come on by if you have chance. 8:30. Hey, Kevo. 8:30 Eastern Time, just to answer the questions. And if you have any questions, there's highly educated people in the chat. If Raymond doesn't get to your question in time, Grace would like to know what is the difference between Azure and AWS. Sorry, #. We're just answering questions at the moment, but we'll get to that in a few. What's the difference between Azure and AWS?
So they are both cloud service providers, right? So it's two different vendors or two different companies, right?
Okay.
Oh,
Cami, thank you for the gift. Apologies, I didn't say it earlier.
Yeah. So let's say, I don't know. Let's use regular laptops as an example, right?
Okay.
Laptop, right? We know what laptop is, right?
Right.
We have Dell and we have HP.
Okay.
They are all companies that create what?
Laptops.
Similar to it.
Okay.
So same concept.
Got
So
it.
AWS is a cloud service provider. Azure is also a cloud service provider.
Okay.
We also have Google. I think Alibaba, IBM also has their own cloud. So that is it, right? Similar to internet service providers, right?
Okay.
At the end of the day, they all provide what? Internet,
Right.
right? So you can have Verizon, you can have AT&T, you can have Frontier, but at the end of the day, they provide the same service. So that is it.
All right. What's the answer for this one, by the way?
So the answer will be A.
Okay.
API, right? So so they are building a desktop application, right? Or they have a desktop application, right? So how would that desktop application be able to communicate with what? With the Azure resources, right? So API, that's specifically REST API, REST API,
Okay.
right? Yeah, and that is actually a way for system to communicate over the internet. Right, so it's at the end of the day, it's just a JSON file that passes information back and forth. Right, that is it. The ARM template is for infrastructure as a code, right? IAC. Right. Azure CLI is for command line, right? So if you want to interact with your Azure resources using the command line, you have to install the Azure command line interface. The Azure Cloud Shell is accessible in your web browser. So if you go to portal.azure, right, you have a session, or you can bring up the Azure Cloud Shell, and you'll be able to type your whichever command line that you want to, or whichever command that you want to use to interact with the Azure resources, right? So this is command line, however, it's browser based, right? Browser based, right? But at the end of the day, it's still CLI, right? The Azure command line interface is a package that you just have to install on your regular terminal, right? So you install on your terminal.
There you go.
Right?
All right.
So I hope it makes sense.
So the answer was A. Welcome in. If you're not following, follow. I'll do my preamble shortly. Sebastian is asking, have you thought about getting Red Hats? Any of the Red Hat certifications?
It's still in the pipeline.
Sebastian, he's still taking.
In the pipeline.
To answer your question, he's still taking certifications. He's gonna be 80 and still taking certifications. Okay.
Yeah, it's still in the pipeline.
Ola, thank. All right. Thank you, David. All right, so welcome in. This is Tech Taco Masako. Every day of the week is a different certification. Curated for people breaking newly into IT as he goes to the next question. Again, it's just an IT study room curated for anybody who wants to break into IT, or if you're already in IT and you just want to stop by and chit chat with us, you are more than welcome. Today is Sunday on our end here, so happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. Sunday is AZ-900. Mondays come to A Plus, Tuesdays Network Plus, Wednesdays Linux Plus, Thursdays Security Plus, Friday Cloud Plus, Saturday AWS Cloud Practitioner, and then Sunday AZ-900. Hi Hamad. So it's just again curated for this, at least this shift right here. I'm sorry, Grace. I saw I saw your tag and I was like, this schedule for this class now for this period of time is just for beginner friendly, and then we'll move to the next one. So if you're not following, follow. Please don't hesitate to ask your questions. There's no such thing as dumb questions. There's highly educated people in the chat. If Raymond doesn't get to it, or if he doesn't know, somebody's bound to answer you, like Hamad. Can I work night shift as a cloud engineer? It depends on the job.
Yeah,
don't
it depends.
Right? Okay. All right. In IaaS, which two components are responsible in IaaS, which two components are the responsibility of the cloud provider? CNE. They said CNE unanimously.
Okay.
They said it. I don't know this one. So IaaS, the company provides the infrastructure. Do they? In IaaS, does the company provide the infrastructure?
Yeah, they provide infrastructure, and then everything else is on the client or the customer.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So we have. All right. So what's the answer?
Yeah. So it's C and so hardware. So remember anything hardware or physical is the responsibility of the cloud provider. So in this question we have the hardware. C and the E.
What about A? Because A came up a couple of times.
Okay, so A, configuration and maintenance of storage. Remember, with infrastructure as a code, just think of it as well.
I'm coming. My baby monitor turned off.
As creating a virtual machine. That is it. Anytime you hear infrastructure as a code, that is it. Creating a virtual machine, right? So remember, if you create a virtual machine, it's your responsibility to configure the storage. I hope that makes sense, right? So the keyword is here is virtual machine or infrastructure as a code. Okay, so B, install and configuring of the operating system. All right, so remember, and B is a little vague of an answer. So there's two types of operating systems. We have the guest operating system and then host operating system, right? So host operating system, remember at the end of the day with virtual machine, when you create a virtual machine, at the end of the day, it lives on a specific hardware or host, right? So with the host itself has its own operating system. And then when you create your own virtual machines, right, you can create multiple virtual machines on one physical host, right? So now you can you have to select the operating system, right, and install that, right? So in this case, as I said, it's a vague of a question. However, they didn't really specify if it's guest or host, right? If it's host, then it's the responsibility of the cloud service provider, right? But if the question said guest OS, then it's a responsibility of the customer, the client, right? Okay. But in this case, the only two that makes most sense is maintenance of the hardware, because you have no visibility or control over the physical hardware that the virtual machine is being installed on, right? And also the physical security of the data center, you have no control over that, right? So those are the two strongest answer options. Okay.
Did you explain why? Oh, hey, PhD. Guy 7 says, so why would it not be B? So
I just
said it. Okay, yeah. Okay, got it. Hamad also said you have your own OS images. Okay. I don't know what you said for Hamad to say that. But welcome in. I think you were explaining something and Ahmad added that in. If not following, follow as he goes to the next question. Hopefully that explanation made sense. If not, please ask your questions. So tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern time is going to be CompTIA 8+. So again, this is curated for people breaking newly into IT. So if you're not following, follow. Full video will be on YouTube, same name right behind me. I'm missing anything. Please be respectful to the people in the chat and to us here so I don't have to block you. I do exercise my right to block people.
Yeah, exercise your right to be forgotten. Everything.
So please don't forget to follow. Okay, Ahmad is saying bare metal is provided by the provider. Bare metal is provided by the provider. Oh, that's a good one to remember.
Platform.
What kind of question is this?
Software. All right. Let's do.
Are you making this question?
One. No, it's how the question is framed, so I have to just work with it.
Oh, okay. Jeff says thank you for doing this.
No problem. Anything for Jeff.
Okay, so order the cloud service models from most customer responsibility to least customer Oh, okay, so I don't know.
And remember, this question was also on yesterday. Cloud practitioner.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, cloud practitioner.
Here. I was gonna say 3, 2, 1, but I didn't want to see. I didn't want to seem like I was, being funny. Oh, thanks, Jeff.
So it says, order the cloud service model from the most customer responsibility. So which of them requires most of the customer's responsibility, all the way to the least
customer
responsibility.
Okay. We think your answer because the way he had to restate it. I'm gonna go backwards here. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Not because Hamad said it, no problem. Okay, what's the answer? Okay, Samad also says 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So David is asking, what do you define as customer responsibility? What is the definition of Professor?
So in the cloud, right, there is a concept called shared responsibility model. Right, this is the first time you've heard of it.
No, David been here. David been here.
Okay, shared responsibility model. So now, similar to, I use this as my go-to example, similar to renting an apartment, right? You as the tenant have a responsibility, right? And the landlord also has some sort of responsibility, right? So it's a shared responsibility. It's the responsibility of the landlord to make sure that the apartment complex is secured. Okay. Right? And it's your responsibility as well as the tenant to make sure that your apartment is secured. Okay. Right? So that is the shared responsibility.
So in a nutshell, the definition of a customer's responsibility is, as you, the business owner, what is your responsibility that you're taking on?
Yeah.
That's about the nutshell. Okay. What's the answer?
The answer will be 1, 2, 3.
3. Right. Very original of them.
Because with infrastructure as a service, the cloud service provider gives you sugar. The cloud with infrastructure as a service, the cloud service provider gives you the infrastructure, right? Okay. And you can build whatever you want on it.
What does that mean? So that for me, that sounds a little tricky, because if you're saying you're giving me infrastructure, most customers, so if you're giving me infrastructure, does that mean physical infrastructure? Or what does that mean?
Yeah, physical infrastructure.
But you mentioned in the last question was that if it's physical, then that means that it's the responsibility of what are we doing? AZ-900 of Azure.
Of Azure. Yeah, you're right. So in this case, infrastructure as a service, the cloud service provider gives you the infrastructure for you to build on. Okay. They give you.
So is this the infrastructure bare metal?
Yeah, it will be bare metal, and also the networking connection and all that.
Oh, right? So wires and stuff?
Yeah, they take off all that.
I don't like this thing. Because if you're saying the physical, anything physical is the responsibility of
the cloud service provider. So it's their responsibility to provide you with the infrastructure, and it's your responsibility to build on that infrastructure.
And then after that, whose responsibility is it? If I'm building on it, is it mine or is it theirs?
It's their responsibility.
Okay, I'm so confused. Okay, do proceed.
it's like, I'm trying to get a good example.
Mm-hmm.
It's like going to rent.
You're like this
So it's like, let's say you want to start a shop, right? Let's say a restaurant, right?
Okay.
The first option is you go and rent a warehouse. It
Okay.
doesn't have anything in it,
Okay.
right? That's the first option. So now
Okay.
it's your responsibility. So now the landlord is giving you the building structure or the building infrastructure for you to now bring your stove, your oven,
And all
that in.
Okay.
Right?
Somebody just brought up a good
Okay.
a good point. It's like an empty plot of land.
There you go.
Where you're building it with the foundation,
Okay,
then already
good.
made a building. Okay.
Good. Yeah.
Oh, event manager in a wedding. Okay.
So yes.
Okay. I digress. I guess it makes sense now. Okay,
Yeah.
please continue.
So the first one is the infrastructure as a service, which means you create a virtual machine and you are responsible for updating the guest operating system. Update if you want to build, if you're building, let's say, a web application, right? You are responsible for taking care of that web application. If you want to build the database, you are responsible for that database and patching of the database and anything in between, right?
Hey, Angel.
With platform as a service, which is the second most customer responsibility, right? So now they give you, let's say, DB, right, which is database, right? So you have a platform as a service with database. We can also have web app or platform as a service. So now if you subscribe to, let's say, database platform as a service, meaning they give you everything that you need to build a database.
Okay.
If you're going for web application platform as a service, guess what? They give you everything that you need to build a web application. Similar to restaurants, right? If you rent commercial building that already have those type of restaurant setup, right? That is platform as a service.
Okay.
Versus the infrastructure you have to build from scratch, right?
Like the land.
There you go, right? So now they give you the platform. So now they take up the operating system. They take off every package that is needed to build one. Okay, I think it's gone. That is needed to build the database, right? If you're going for web application, same thing, right? They give you all the necessary packages and operating system that you need to build web application, right? Software as a service is the one.
Hey lover VR. Side note, Explore Not Hate is a retired AWS solution architect. Welcome in.
Oh, nice.
We do AWS, by the way, on Saturdays. Your expertise is highly welcome. Hamad has 2 minutes. Okay, Hamad.
Yes, Hamad, understand. Yeah, and then the software as a service that is the least customer responsibility, right? Because they just give you the software and then you just work with it. You just bring your data and just work with it. That's it, right?
Okay.
So they take off of the operating system, take off the building of the application itself, right? And your responsibility is just bringing your data. That's it, right? So I hope that makes sense.
All right. Hopefully that makes sense.
So let's try.
Welcome in. If you're not following, follow. Oh, the answer was 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, literally in that order. So tomorrow is going to be 8:30 Eastern time. Is going to be Come Take A Plus, Tuesdays Network Plus, Wednesdays Linux Plus, Thursday Security Plus, Friday Cloud Plus, Saturday AWS Cloud Practitioner, and then Sunday AZ-900. So it's just a beginner-friendly series curated for people breaking newly into IT, or if you're already in IT and plan on taking any of the certifications, do stop on by. Get the answers wrong here. Look, it didn't change. Get the answers wrong here so you can get it right on the exam. It did change? Oh.
Look.
Oh, Amaya was saying that it's an old question. Got it.
Oh, okay.
SaaS, you bring the framework and code the rest and manage the back end. And the provider manages the back end. Okay. So also, there's highly experienced people in the chat. As you can tell, there's some retirees and some experts in there. So please, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Just be respectful to them and to us so I don't block you. Thanks, Explore. Okay, you need to migrate an on-premise server using lift and shift migration. What cloud model? Which cloud model? Good night, Hamad.
Yeah, good night.
Okay, we have A.
Okay.
Unanimously.
Yeah, so
Don't let them bully you if you don't think it's A.
yeah, so there's different migration strategy, right?
Okay.
So lift and shift is mostly, always infrastructure as a service, right? So now remember how sometimes
David would like to know if lift and shift is it physically moving?
it's virtually moving. Remember,
okay.
Infrastructure as a service. Anytime you hear infrastructure as a service, think of what? Virtual machine. Remember, you can create virtual machine on premises, right? So now, if you want to move that virtual machine, into the cloud, guess what? You can move it from your own premises to the cloud using what?
Okay.
Infrastructure as a service, right? Similar to how sometimes you see those.
Hi, Vivo. I haven't seen you forever. Sorry.
Yeah, you see those vehicle transporting the houses right, to different states, right?
Yes.
So lift and shift, literally, right?
Depending if the person is in the States, but or you could just say like I don't know how to pronounce them, but okay.
So lift and shift. So infrastructure as a service. That is the model that helps with lift and shift.
Okay.
Right.
Somebody asked a question. I think I missed it. Okay. Six-figure side hustle says moving physical hardware to virtual applications. Is that lift and shift? Moving physical hardware to virtual applications.
There's different types of movement, right?
Okay.
You can do physical to virtual. You can do virtual to virtual, right? You have that option. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Slim Johnny, I'm not sure if I understand your question. Are you asking what we're doing, or are you asking if AWS versus Azure? Okay. As you go to the next question,
Yeah.
Oh, you wanted to explain?
No.
Okay, I was going to. Cyber says lift and shift means move as is, as in the application is not re-architected to or redesigned. Okay, so just pick it up and move. Which is better, AWS or Azure? You missed the explanation before. Okay, but you want to add the same analogy?
Which one is that?
When you said that you have two computers, if you have Dell.
Which one is better?
Yeah.
I mean, it depends. It depends on your. Yeah, it depends. For an IT professional, right?
Okay, Cyrus, you sound just like him. Depends on the use case.
Yeah. So it depends, right? So if especially with the IT professional, right? If you're in the United States, most of the federal and state jobs, they rely on Microsoft Azure, right? Okay. So if you want to get into the state, city, all those federal jobs, then go for Azure, right? It's widely used. Okay, cool. So
in the UK?
Yeah. Okay. So if you're in UK, then the ideal route to take is Azure, right?
Okay, but what if now? Hey, Booze. What if because it's widely used in the UK? What if now a company is coming in with AWS?
I mean, the knowledge is transferable.
Okay.
Knowledge is transferable.
Got it.
But yeah, so always and as an IT professional, if you want to get into a specific IT role or certification, always look at the market, right? So search in your area. So yeah, most of the time, depending on the area, one technology might be good than the other, right? So you can go to any of the recruiting websites and try to search or compare those two certification or job roles, right? So you can search for Azure and then see how many jobs that comes out in your area, and then compare that to the number of jobs that comes out when you search for the other services.
Okay. Hi, glory be to God. Anonymous asks, hold on. I saw that question. Can you scroll up for me 1 second, please? I think the question was, wait, stop right there. Does AZ-900 map to any AWS certifications? That's a good question, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't map directly, but with AZ-900, it's just a foundational certification to test your your basic cloud concept, and also vendor specific services that are out there, similar to AWS Cloud Practitioner. It's the same concept. They test you on basic cloud concept, and then there's AWS specific services. So I mean, so if you took the AZ-900 and now trying to take the AWS Cloud Practitioner, you probably have like 50% of the knowledge already.
Hi,
Right.
CSSP.
Hope that makes sense.
Welcome in, welcome in. If you're not following, follow. This is Tech Talk Women. Soccer every day of the week is a different certification. So today is AZ-900. Tomorrow is going to be Comte A Plus. Tuesday's Network Plus. Wednesday's Linux Plus. Thursday Security Plus. Friday Cloud Plus. Saturday AWS Cloud Practitioner. So if you're not following, follow. Again, just the IT study room, just the curated for people breaking newly into IT. So yes, you could tell there's highly educated people in this chat. So please don't hesitate to ask your question. Aviva, welcome back. You have been missed. Okay. Okay, did anybody answer? Okay, we have a couple of C's. Hey, Damien. Brooklyn, I haven't seen you in a while, too. Glory to God. I see your question. I'll have him answer in a few. That's why they indoctrinate you on cloud. Oh, got it. Okay, how are you? Okay, so we have B, we have C. Okay, go for it. Oh, Michael, somebody just said that Azure is big in the UK.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, we didn't know that. We're based in the US. Okay, what's the answer, please?
Yeah, the answer. Which one do you think the answer would be?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I was waiting for somebody to say it.
I mean, they already said.
You don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know the answer. Here, Mike.
I mean.
Okay, which cloud service can you install in an operating system?
Yes, which one can you install operating system?
A?
Why A?
Because you mentioned something earlier, but I don't remember if it was.
Okay.
Because you said infrastructure and you were explaining something, but I mean, I was in and out. What was the answer?
Yeah, so the answer is.
I know, he's always putting me on the spot, David.
It's A.
It's
right?
A, yay!
Yeah,
I took somebody's answer though.
Infrastructure as a service, right?
Okay.
That is what allows you to install a virtual machine, and in this case, you select your operating system.
Okay. But why so many answer choices? So why is D not the answer then?
D, which is infrastructure as a code and platform. So with platform as a service, you don't have access to the underlying OS.
Okay.
Right, the platform as a service.
Got it.
Right.
I'll say a couple of people said D too. Okay, so with platform as a service, you don't have access to the operating OS.
No, you don't have.
Is this a common knowledge, or is this?
Yeah, I mean.
Or is this some instances where you have access?
It may.
Okay.
It may. Some of them, I think depend on the services. They might allow you to select a specific, specific OS, a specific CPU information and all that. But mostly it's just what IES is the one that truly gives you access to the OS.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Tech said it. Okay, welcome in. As he goes to the next question, if you're not following, follow. Oh, Mike said you may choose runtime on some PAAS.
Runtime, yeah. Okay, yeah, runtime. That is the keyword. Runtime.
And then Augusta said SaaS usually on the cloud, not local. Okay.
Software as a service.
Got it. Welcome in. If you're not following, follow. This is Tech Talk Women Soccer, aka the IT Study Room. This is curated for people breaking newly into IT, or if you're already in IT, we ask that you stop on by, ask your questions, and answer the question as well. There's no such thing as a dumb question in this side of town, because the dumb question is the one you do not ask. There's a guy with CSSP in his name that says that. But if you are here, please be respectful to the people in the chat and to us here, so I don't have to block you. So today is AZ-900. Tomorrow is Comte A Plus. Tuesday's Network Plus. Wednesday's Linux Plus. Thursday Security Plus. Friday is Cloud Plus, and then Saturday's AWS Cloud Practitioner. Full video will be on YouTube. This is Raymond. I'm Jennifer. Raymond has all those certifications up there. Over 30 plus certification and still going. Why the certifications? Just a nerd with a expensive hobby. So welcome in. Follow. And also, if I missed your question and nobody answered you in the chat, please bring it right back, okay? Apologies. Is that it?
Yeah, that should be it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fin server must be on a separate network segment. Which AWS? I'm sorry. Which Azure? Wow. Which Azure solution? Which Azure solution? Does that make sense? Am I not reading it right? Fin server must be on a separate network segment.
Yeah.
Which Azure solution?
It's a little cut off, but yeah, which Azure solution would help in this case?
Okay, what is Fin server?
I don't really know if it's just a vague server that they are using or like a fan tag. I don't know, but yeah, it's just a server.
Okay. Yeah. So it doesn't matter what kind of. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
All right. So we have B. I have no idea what this is. Not like it really matters anyway, but. Oh, excuse me. All right. Looks like unanimously is B. Don't let them bully you, okay? If you don't think it's B, please do take what you think it is. All right. So we have B.
All right. So yeah, the answer will be B, right?
Okay.
So in Microsoft Azure, if you want to create a separate network segment, you use what? Virtual network, right? In AWS, we have VPC, Virtual Private Cloud. That is what AWS. Let me just type here. That is what AWS calls their network segment.
Okay.
VPC, right? Microsoft Azure just calls it what? Virtual network.
Okay.
Right. So I hope that makes sense. Right. So yeah, that is the resources that you need to create. Right. So by default, anything in the virtual network, right, will be self-contained and isolated from everything else. Right. If you want that virtual network to be able to communicate with a different virtual network, then you can set up network pairing, right, or peering. So that is it.
Got it. User, I see your question. I'm just gonna go to August real quick. August is saying it's AKA subnet, right?
I don't want to say subnet.
Why not?
Because within the virtual network, you can create a subnet within. So I don't want to use the word subnet.
Okay. So what would you use?
Yeah, I don't want to use the word subnet.
Okay.
I'm not too sure what word to use.
Okay.
I mean, let's. Okay, yeah, it's not I mean, you can think of it as a subnet, right? But it's not really it. Let's use an example. So let's say you have multiple businesses, right? Yeah, I don't know. Let's say Google, right? Google have different branches, right, in different locations, right? So let's say their branch in New York might be a network,
okay,
right? A branch in Seattle might be another network, right?
Okay.
But within that New York network, you can have different subnets,
okay,
right? So you can think of it like that.
For the provided options, VNet is the best option.
Nice.
Okay. User is saying any advice on getting an entry job is hard out here. I don't blame this.
It is. I mean, it is.
Do you have any experience? Or
just fresh into
IT? Do you have any certifications? Any education in IT? Tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Oh, someone said you can start with help desk
and move on to the second line and do better with role experience.
Yeah.
But see, now the question now is, can you get into help desk with no experience, with just nothing? Can you do that, or would they teach you the job?
Yeah, I mean, and I think it depends on the company.
Okay.
Right? It depends on the company. And yeah, it depends on the company and also the salary, right?
Okay.
If a company is going to hire you for X amount of dollars, right? They might need someone with experience, right?
Okay.
But if it's like a small business that
okay.
yeah,
so
then they don't really need that
much experience,
right? And then the pay wouldn't be that much either.
I beg to differ. Why would you hire somebody that don't know what they're doing?
Because you're paying less.
But so you want somebody to mess up and then you fit up the cause of the person's mess up?
Not really. It's more like balancing, because you're not going to get someone who has in the U.S.
The answer was B, by the way. Money meets tech.
Yeah, you're not going to hire someone who has a bachelor's degree, has a few certification as a help desk and pay them, I don't know, 20,000 a year, right?
That is an insult.
Exactly, right? But someone with no with high school diploma would be a good fit for that job role, right? So you have to balance your expectations.
Fine.
Yeah.
As he goes to the next question, welcome in. Welcome in. We were just chit chatting because somebody asked a question.
Okay.
But user, if you're still there, just let us know some of what level are you in this IT world, and then hopefully, if Raymond is not able to shed insight, somebody in the chat will be able to help. But what was said to you by Ola is the smart move. That's what Raymond usually tells people. But again, you want to make sure that you are. The competition is stiff, so you want to make sure you put yourself up there. So if it's certifications you're gonna get or move on up, please do so. Okay. So welcome in. Welcome in. This is Tech Talk Women's Talk, where every day of the week is a different certification. Hey, Haven. The answer was B, by the way. With help desk, you don't really need much. You just need to create tickets and pass it on to the second line, right?
I mean, it depends. It depends, right? You can have a company that is advertising a help desk role that might be dealing with the cloud, right? So you can't just say it's just ticket based, right? So it depends.
So now you're saying that if it's dealing with the cloud, now you have to know know cloud.
Exactly, right? And then they're not going to hire someone with no
cloud expertise.
Yeah, so it depends, right? So yeah, most of the jobs they just give a vague type of job title, and I think what they're trying to do is mostly to pay less.
Yeah, lowball you.
Yeah, lowball you. But at the same time, you're performing like mid-level type of job role.
Welcome in. If you're not following, follow.
Try to get the next question.
Raymond's going to the next question, but this is, if you're new here, this is Tech Talk Women's Soccer, or aka the IT Study Room. It is curated for people breaking newly into IT, or if you're already in IT and you're planning on taking a certification, we ask that you stop on by, ask your questions, and answer the questions as well. There's no such thing as a dumb question in this side of town. All we ask is that you're respectful to the people in the chat and to us here, so I don't block you. So today is AZ-900. Tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern Time, is going to be CompTIA A Plus. Tuesday is Network Plus. Wednesday is Linux Plus. Thursday Security Plus. Friday Cloud Plus. Saturday AWS Cloud Practitioner, and then Sunday AZ-900. This series has been going on for about 3 months now. It will soon end. To now that
Would it really?
Yes, and then we'll move on to the intermediate version. I don't know what the intermediate version is, so whenever he curates it, we'll bring that up again. So if you're not following, follow. Where do you get notified about planned Azure maintenance? I want to say B, but I don't know if it's too obvious of a question.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only one that's seen. Either B or A. I mean A.
Okay.
A or B, but I want to say B because majority is saying B too.
Okay.
It's the only one that makes sense. A makes sense too, though. Okay. Define. Okay, definitely not A. Okay.
Okay.
Mike is saying definitely not A. Okay. All right. So we're sticking with B. What's the answer?
Yeah. So the answer is B, right? Azure's Service Health. So now it tells you. So if you have resources created, right, they give you information about that resource. If there's any service issue related to those services, then you're gonna get those notification over there.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, and so sometimes if you having an issue, right, you don't know if it's on your end or on their end, right? So they try to publish all that information on the service health, right?
Okay.
So I hope that makes sense.
All right.
And then the Azure Monitor deals with metrics on your resources that you've built.
Okay.
So
Metrics.
hope that makes sense.
I think so. Welcome in. He's on to the next question. Oh, we try to be on for an hour because my attention span is for an hour.
Okay.
So 45 minutes in now. I'm not counting. I'm just saying. Hey, Rashid. Okay, now I feel like I have to talk. Okay. Full video will be on YouTube. Okay. TikTok for some reason. I mean, we could post the full one on TikTok, but it's better to be on YouTube. So it's on YouTube. In the event that you want to take it again, it'll be there. Okay.
Okay, let's try this one.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, Rashid, do you have a recording for Linux? Yes, we do Linux on Wednesdays. Wednesdays. Hola KJ, hey TSN. We do Linux on Wednesdays, 8:30 Eastern time. So please do stop on by. But there are some videos on YouTube on it on Wednesdays. Right behind me. Right behind me. It's the same name. But the problem is I haven't organized it yet. So it's a little all over the place. I have to put Linux on one and all those one in there. Could you do AI 900?
I think yesterday someone mentioned
somebody brought that too?
That which
Okay.
is the
Is this Amazon AWS?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, someone mentioned the AWS version, but this is
it was Brainx.
Brainx. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the Azure version.
Oh, Ola, you're speaking. No, you're just giving me more homework. Ola's saying, can you give us a roadmap on how one can get from beginner to expert in cloud engineer?
Oh, cloud engineer.
Wait, hold on. I want to do the roadmap.
All right, go
I'm gonna have him do the roadmap and then we post it, so I can get content because it's very hard to get content out of him. If we don't, this is the only content he'll do for me. So now that you're saying that, I'm gonna make sure we do a content on it. Okay, but can you answer the question and then answer him, and then we'll make a content?
Okay, so we
Please.
have.
What's my post-its? Can you pass me my post-its, please? He's gonna answer you now, Dola. Thank you. All right.
Okay. Okay. All right. So we have B. Okay. And then which one do we have?
Oh, scroll down. A. We have B and A.
A. Okay. Most severe failure on ability can protect you against. All right. So yeah, the answer would be.
Mike is like, no, I'm not sure.
Would be D, right? An Azure data center failure.
Oh, you think right. Jay, I see your question. I'll have him, if you're still there, have him answer when he's done. Okay?
Yeah, so it's D. So it's the most severe failure. Yes, severe. Yes,
severe. Yes,
severe failure. What's it done?
You see, that's what I'm saying. The verbiage is wrong. Is off.
Yeah,
the most
off.
severe failure and availability zone can protect against is
is data center failure. So let me share my screen. I think I have it here.
Okay. As she shares screen, Jay says, would knowing Linux, could it help a person get a job? Would they increase their job pool if you know Linux?
Hands down, it would.
It's
Hands
quite
down.
difficult, Linux.
Hands down. I'm gonna share my screen here and then just go over the architecture real quick. I used AWS yesterday, but it will still drive the point home.
Okay.
Right here.
Welcome in. If you're not following, follow.
Okay, let me bring it here as well. Oh, do I have it here? Wait, I think I do. To the Chrome one. Okay, good. All right. So yeah, so this is AWS specific. However, and Microsoft Azure has the same.
We're frozen. Are we frozen?
Are we?
I think so. Are we frozen? Can you hear us?
It's just you.
No, it can't be just me.
Okay.
Here's what it looks like.
Yeah. Okay. Can you swap and come back again? So what's gonna?
Can you hear us? Mic check.
We're not getting anything from the.
Hello? 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 Hello?
We're not getting anything from the chat either.
Yeah, I think you should start over.
Start over?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Can you hear us?
No.
Yeah, they keep rejoining too. I think they think it's them.
So let me Yeah, let's end this. I mean, it's 10 more minutes, but that's fine. And then we join here again. YouTube is still on, right?
Okay.
Alright, let's start again right here. Okay.
Are we back on?
I think so. I think we're on here. I don't see any. You didn't see anything on your end?
No.
Okay. I mean, it's on. Unless there's an issue. Okay.
Does it show that we're on?
I mean, it says live monitoring at the same time. I don't
So
see.
how come I don't see it?
Alright. Alright. I mean, I think we can still finish up on YouTube.
Okay.
And,
Just
yeah.
to be the safe side.
Yeah, of course. I don't
Okay.
know why.
I think you should end it though.
End it?
No, it says no online viewers yet. That's because they don't see us.
Yeah.
TikTok.
Anyways, I mean, let's just finish. All right. So
Okay.
with so the question was, it said most severe failure and availability zone can protect against. So with I mean, this is from AWS specifically. However, I know that Microsoft Azure has the same architecture, and I haven't looked into Google and other cloud providers. However, I think they will have the same architecture, right? So we have a concept called region, and then within regions we have what availability zones, right? Group of data centers, right? So availability zone protect you against what data center failure, right? It doesn't protect you against a physical server failure. It doesn't protect you against Azure region failure, right? And it doesn't it doesn't protect you against what storage failure either. Right, so yeah, so that is it. So let me hide this here.
Okay. Can you end it one more time?
End it.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. End it here. Okay. And then
And then go back again.
go back. Right, let's try go back again.
Why does it say offline though?
What do you mean offline?
Okay, don't go like this.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Okay. Let's see.
Alright, yeah, try to see if you let's see, yeah, TikTok has a glitch. But anyways.
No, because there's other people like, are they shadow banned you?
Alright, so
Yeah.
that is fine. Alright,
Interesting.
Alright, let me hide this. I hide this again. Alright, I mean, I think it's almost an hour, so we can
Yeah.
call it a day for
Okay.
today, and then yeah.
Well, since TikTok, for some reason we can't go live on there, but that was the last question of the day. Tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern time is Cloud 8. Come to A plus.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, see you all tomorrow.
Good night. Good night. Good night.
Night.